Good afternoon and welcome to the University of Southern Mississippi's Fall 2024 Commencement Ceremony. I am Joe Paul, President of the University of Southern Mississippi. You students here today are our very reason for being. You are our why, and I am deeply honored to serve you as your president. Please remain standing for the presentation of the colors by our Air Force ROTC Color Guard and for the performance of our national anthem by Dr. Taylor Hightower. Thank you. You may be seated. Commencements at the University of Southern Mississippi are wonderful occasions as we acknowledge the achievements of our students and recognize the contributions that family, friends, and our faculty and staff have made to their education. Whether you are joining us today in person or virtually, we thank you for being here for these students today. We must thank our faculty and staff for their hard work to support the success of our students. Students, please stand as you are able and turn to the faculty who are seated behind you and join me in applauding them and thanking them for bringing you to this happy day. Thank you. Military service to our country is among the highest forms of patriotism and selflessness. I now invite all graduating students and guests who are veterans, active military, reservists, or newly commissioned officers to please stand as you are able. Awesome. Thank you. We thank you for your service, past, present, and future. Graduate education is a critical part of our institutional mission. More than 300 graduate degrees were conferred last night during our graduate commencement ceremony. I hope many of you will one day join their ranks by pursuing advanced study here at the University of Southern Mississippi. For those of you who are already enrolled in our graduate programs, I look forward to seeing you walk across the stage for a second time, or maybe a third time, as you grow into your promising future. I would like to now extend a special welcome to the family and friends of today's special honoree, Mr. Craig Wiseman, who are seated with my wife, Meg, in front of the faculty. Welcome, family and friends of Craig Wiseman. I will now introduce members of the platform party who will not be presented later in the ceremony. I ask each person to stand and remain standing, and if the audience would, please hold your applause until all individuals have been recognized. First, Ms. Margot Buisson, who is providing our sign interpretation for the ceremony. Dr. Dave Davies, Commencement Grand Marshal. Dr. Eddie Holloway, Senior Associate Provost for Community and Belonging. Mr. John Mark Weathers, General Counsel. Mr. Chad Driscoll, Vice President for External Affairs. Dr. Kelly Lucas, Vice President for Research. Ms. Allison Easterwood, Vice President for Finance and Administration. Dr. Jeff Hinton, Associate Provost for Gulf Coast and Lifelong Learning. Dr. Catherine Anthony, Dean of the Graduate School. Mr. Nicholas Enos, President of the Graduate Student Senate. Mr. Braxton Ruddock, President of the Student Government Association. Dr. Christy Motter, Vice President for Student Affairs and Enrollment Management. Dr. John I, Dean of University Libraries. Dr. Joshua Bernstein, President of the Faculty Senate. And Dr. Colin McKenzie and Dr. Joseph Weinberg, our ceremonial readers. Please join me in thanking these individuals for being here today. You may be seated. I'm now pleased to invite to the podium the Executive Director of the Southern Miss Alumni Association, Mr. Jerry DeFatta.
Well, good afternoon and congratulations to each of you. On behalf of the Southern Miss Alumni Association, I want to welcome you to the club. You are now part of an ever-growing group of more than 130,000 proud Southern Miss alumni scattered throughout the world. Because of your new status as alumni, you have a golden opportunity to be part of our Alumni Association. As you enter the next step in your journey, it's important that you remain connected to Southern Miss, and I'm happy to report that the university is providing your first year of membership at no cost to you. To activate your membership, simply scan the QR code on the back of your name card and share your updated contact information. I encourage you to be an active member of our alumni community. Let us know about the important things going on in your life, and we'll let you know what's going on here at your university. The university community is your family, and each of you can make a difference in the future of Southern Miss. I'd also like to take a moment this afternoon to recognize our legacy families, which include graduating students with at least one parent who is a Southern Miss graduate. Will our alumni parents and their graduating students please stand so that you may be recognized? We are delighted to see so many alumni parents among the crowd, and we're even more grateful that your student chose to continue the Southern Miss legacy. Again, congratulations to all of you as graduates of the University of Southern Mississippi. And as we say, Southern Miss, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. DeFatta. In very special circumstances, universities may choose to confer an honorary degree to recognize individuals who have made significant contributions to the institution and its community or to their respective fields. This year, the university's honorary degree committee recommended Mr. Craig Wiseman to be awarded a Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, citing his exceptional contributions to the music industry and to public service in the Hattiesburg community and really across this nation. Born in Selma, Alabama, and raised right here in Hattiesburg, Wiseman attended the University of Southern Mississippi in the early 1980s. However, his relentless pursuit of the music industry pulled him to Nashville prior to completing his degree. After moving to the Music City, Wiseman began his path to success as a songwriter with The Only One from Roy Orbison's 1989 album, Mystery Girl. Wiseman signed his first publishing deal in 1990, where he remained for 10 years before signing with BMG Music Publishing, writing hits like Brooks and Dunn's Believe, Blake Shelton's Boys Round Here, Morgan Wallen's Chasing You, and many, many more. With almost 100 million albums sold and more than 400 recordings, 150 singles, and 30 #1 hits on the country music chart, Wiseman's excellence as a country music writer is unparalleled. Wiseman formed his own publishing company, Big Loud Shirt Publishing, in late 2003 and celebrated his first Big Loud Shirt single, Tim McGraw's blockbuster hit, Live Like You Were Dying. This first single stayed at the top of the charts for 10 weeks and received awards including a Grammy for the Best Country Song. Wiseman has been named ASCAP's Country Songwriter of the Year 3 times and won the organization's Heritage Award in 2014 as the most performed country songwriter of the century. In 2015, he was inducted into the Nashville Songwriters Hall of Fame. In addition to his success in the music industry, he has a passion for the community, for those in the community who are less fortunate. Annually, Wiseman hosts a concert at Ryman Auditorium to generate funds for the Second Harvest Food Bank and Community Foundation of Middle Tennessee, and has raised over $2 million for those with food insecurity in Tennessee. Wiseman has also dedicated his time to serving on the board of directors of the Mechanical Licensing Company, where he has provided insight and direction for protecting songwriters. I encourage you to refer to page 52 in your commencement program to learn more about his contributions in the music industry and in public service. And so, on behalf of the University of Southern Mississippi, it is our distinct privilege to bestow upon Mr. Craig Wiseman an honorary degree. Mr. Wiseman, would you please come forward to accept our degree? I will ask, thank you. I will ask Dr. Lance Nail, Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, to step forward to assist with the presentation. The university will first bestow upon Mr. Wiseman a doctoral hood, and we will then present his diploma framed together with a commemorative hood. With the approval of the Board of Trustees of the Mississippi State Institutions of Higher Learning, and by the virtue of the authority vested in me as the President of the University of Southern Mississippi, I confer upon Mr. Craig Wiseman the degree Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. Congratulations, Dr. Wiseman. Come say a few words.
Thank you. Just hanging out with the friendly and beautiful staff here. Thank you, Joe Paul. Thank you so much. And I cannot believe I have not partied with a single one of my classmates. But if you see me around this weekend, please say, hey, I'll buy you a beer or something. You know, I'm going to be brief about this. I dropped out of the University of Southern Mississippi. I did the classic songwriter thing. I came here for a few semesters. Music was pulling me away. I went to Nashville. I thought I'd go to school there. And I ended up just going to the honky-tonk school of hard knocks. So I didn't really know what to think whenever I got the call. They were going to give me the honorary doctorate. I was so honored. I grew up riding my bike around this campus and all that, so I'm so attached to this college, even though I didn't graduate from here. But I didn't know what to make of that, because especially all you guys y'all have worked hard for your degrees, and, you know, I've played guitar. So, but thank gosh, I was going through TikTok a couple of weeks ago, and a guy I really admire, Neil deGrasse Tyson, an astrophysicist. You probably know him. He's on tour right now, as a matter of fact. You can buy tickets. And he was on TikTok, and somebody said he was visiting with the head of NASA. And the head of NASA, he goes, what brings you to town, Neil? And he goes, he said, I'm here for an honorary doctorate tonight. And the head of NASA said to him, he goes, you say that kind of weird, and he said, he goes, yeah, I'm a little weird. He goes, because I actually have a doctorate, and they're giving me one, and I don't really know what to make of that. I don't know, because there's people who work so hard for them. And the head of NASA said to him, he said, no. He goes, look, the degree you got years ago, that is the promise. But you getting this honorary degree is the evidence. And see, it's a smart guy said that. It wasn't me, so there you go. So, but a guy with an actual doctorate degree said that. So, but I get that, and I'm not saying that to say that on the evidence of doing good. I'm telling you, if I drove to Nashville and slept in a van with a blue drum set after dropping out of here, and through God's grace and a lot of hard work, my life really came together, and amazing things happened. And so I do want to tell you guys, I've watched TikTok now. I know there's a lot of people saying, like, oh, it's not the same. It's not like, look, all dreams are impossible, but I guarantee you every day somebody's a millionaire. Every day somebody gets a great job somewhere. Every day somebody gets a promotion. Every day somebody's a father or a mother in the world, and amazing things happen in people's lives every day, and that can and will be you. So, if there's any advice I have for somebody, it's not so much are you smart or all that kind of thing. Here's my one advice. You want to get somewhere in life, don't stop at the first obstacle. Do not stop at the first obstacle. Obstacles are everywhere. Everywhere. I'm in the music business, man. It's terribly competitive. And I just never stopped. I guess I wasn't smart enough to stop. But if nothing else, just promise me this. Don't stop at the first obstacle, because that makes it a lot easier to not stop at the second one, third one. The next thing you know, you've gotten somewhere. So anyway, like I said, I owe you guys a beer. Please stop me somewhere and everything. God bless you guys. So happy to be your classmate. Congratulations to all my fellow classmates. Thank you, USM. Love you guys. God bless. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Dr. Wiseman, for those remarks, and thank you again for your contributions to the music industry and the charities you champion. We are honored to welcome you as a new doctoral degree holder and alumnus of the University of Southern Mississippi. At this time, I'll ask Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Lance Nail, to come forward for the conferral of degrees.
Good afternoon. What a great afternoon. I'll now ask the deans to present their candidates for the baccalaureate degree. Dr. Joyce Inman, Dean of the Honors College.
Would all students who are graduating from the Honors College please stand? Provost Nail. As signified by the medallions and the gold caps they are wearing, these students are honors scholars. Each one of them has completed a rigorous program of study that includes unique honors coursework and an honors research thesis. Students' individual Latin designations are indicated in the commencement program and are reflective of each student's cumulative GPA. While their degrees are awarded by the college of their major, I am proud to present them to you, and I ask the audience to recognize them for their achievements. Students, please be seated. Lastly, I want to ask Kaylin Michelle Hunter to stand and remain standing. Kaylin has the distinction of carrying the presidential banner today because she has earned the highest GPA on the most USM hours of any honors college student participating in today's ceremony. Kaylin, a music education major from Northport, Alabama, represents the highest standards of both the Honors College and the University of Southern Mississippi. Please recognize her and the excellence she represents with your applause. Congratulations, Kaylin.
Thank you, Dean Inman. Dr. Chris Winstead, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences.
Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degree in the College of Arts and Sciences please rise and remain standing? All right. Provost Nail, these candidates have been approved for graduation by the faculty in the College of Arts and Sciences. They are ready to have their degrees conferred, pending completion of all degree requirements. Candidates, you may be seated.
Thank you, Dean Winstead. Dr. Lachelle Story, Dean of the College of Nursing and Health Professions.
Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degree in the College of Nursing and Health Professions please rise and remain standing? Provost Nail, these candidates have been approved for graduation by the faculty in the College of Nursing and Health Professions. They are ready to have their degrees conferred pending completion of all degree requirements. Candidates, you may be seated.
Thank you, Dean Story. Will all the candidates for the baccalaureate degree please stand? President Paul, these candidates have been approved for graduation by their deans and faculty, and I recommend that you confer their degrees.
Provost Nail, on your recommendation, with the approval of the faculty, by virtue of the authority vested in me as president of the University of Southern Mississippi, and pending completion of any remaining degree requirements, I confer upon these candidates their respective baccalaureate degrees, with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. Congratulations, graduates.
Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degree please come forward to receive your diplomas?
The following students will receive the baccalaureate degree from the College of Arts and Sciences. Morgan Josephine Durning, cum laude. Saray Williams, cum laude. Wyatt Cooper Dove, summa cum laude. Victoria Lauren Alexis Toledo. Brian Hab. Jacob Thomas Cooper. Mackenzie Marche Kirkendall. Kahaya James Rupert. Suhana Das. Samuel Allen Smith. Abigail Marie Troth, cum laude. Chance Alexander Roots. Jonathan Brian Chen, summa cum laude. Vincent Lynn Frost. William Garrett Allen, cum laude. Imad A. Sana. Ontariana Monet Marsalis. Caitlin Francis Stevens, summa cum laude. Shamirul Mod Adam Das. Jordi Mata Andrade. Ethan Michael Flieger. Lyric Raven Rebecca McNair, cum laude. Tyler Devon Bolar. Cameron Michael Lawrence. Catherine Aaliyah Pierce. Jalen Marie Basmore. Jacob Christian Boyette, summa cum laude. Scott Tracy Boyette Jr., summa cum laude. Jacqueline Nicole Strunk. Shaylee Brianna Dye. Kristen A. Rogers. Maya Meonce Calhoun. Juan Dereld Bankhead. John Ezekiel Griffin. No Dante. Jabari Dante Bowman. Brooke Lee Warren, magna cum laude. Nathan Michael Anderson. Zachary Shane Waits. Chase Silas Smith. Jacob Xavier Pachower, summa cum laude. Daniel Riley Turner, cum laude. Cameron Michael Four. Kelly Durand Christian. Annie M. Shelburne, summa cum laude. Isabella Jolie Broom. Cody Neal Hubanks. Haley Jade Kelly, cum laude. Audrey Jane Woolshide. Michaela Rain Wallace, cum laude. Caitlin Ann Loggins. Emma Grace Watson, magna cum laude. Robert Earl Silas Jr. Blaine Jude Louviere II, summa cum laude. Emma Layelle Barnum. Sydney E. Seal. Fennel M. Patel, summa cum laude. Selena Marie Dido. Tyrone Handy Jr. Akiria Samaya Barnett. Charletta Froys. Jalen Martina Brown. Brandon Isaac Crosby. Cameron King. Brittany Munez. Madison Sage Snyder. Aisha Nicole Taplin, magna cum laude. Madison Lynn Ishii. Robert Vernon Ellers III. Shayna Gabler, cum laude. Brittany Ann Smith. Joshua Montalbano. Jasmine Janae Braxton. Hunter Colton Parker. John Wesley Mechanic III. Arian Chris Merced Rustling, cum laude. Evan Taylor Smith. Bryson T. Howard. Say it again. Julian Quinn Riddler. Wesley Dallas Phillips. Kaylee Ann Landers, magna cum laude. Andrew Marshall Bishop, cum laude. Abigail Rose Benz. Kiana Nichelle Banks. Elima Supreme Lewis. Kristen Marie Barrett, summa cum laude. Riley Brooke Sprague, cum laude. Audra Marin Beeson. Carson Jeffrey Thaxton. Jacob Kenneth Harvison, summa cum laude. Dylan Tyler Burnside. Christopher Lawrence Roach. Alexa Jane Simcoe. Lauren Haley Foley. Antonia Simone Hubbard, cum laude. Kirsten Elizabeth Scroggs, cum laude. Savannah Leanne Diamond. Colleen Elizabeth Pratt, cum laude. Kaylin Michelle Hunter, summa cum laude. Jordan Brooke Kent, summa cum laude. Abigail Elise Bordelon. Patrick Bradley Greer, magna cum laude. Alicia N. Croft. Zoe Olivia Boyette. Jordan Ashanti Evans. Peyton Jeffrey Scanlon. Ron H. Dixon Jr., cum laude. Shakina Brianna Sandifer. Kelsey Lynette Anderson. Brooke Lee Howard. Katie Lee Wise, summa cum laude. Tabitha Ann Bruscato. Kendrick Dwayne Bester II. Austin Lee Alexander. Casey Joseph Jones. Thais Elizabeth French. Molly Kate Mills. Anthony Tyrese Dunlap. Meredith Lynn Palin. Jamie Elizabeth Helms. Abby Nicole Shows. Joanna Lee Williamson, summa cum laude. Kaylee N. Wisham, summa cum laude. Brady Tynes. Jolisa Nicole McNair. Macklin Lake Carmichael. Morgan Brinley. Isaiah Ferdinand. Elizabeth Rose Eldridge, summa cum laude. Jalen Alexis Stewart. Lakin Whaley. Trinity Alexis Flagler. Warren Jared Williams. Gabriel Direx Harris Cockcroft. Zaisha Imani Frazier. Ethan Michael McLaughlin, cum laude. Jerlissa Christine Culpepper. Anna Grace Philpott, cum laude. Cassidy Alexis Boston. Ethan Joseph Mistich. Samuel Packard Meester. Ty Asher Cawthorn, cum laude. Alina Carol Pitleski, summa cum laude. Cale William David Andrada. Andrew Richard Clatterbuck. Julian E. Patterson. Athena Cecilia Lawrence. Micaiah J. Thompson. Tyler Jude Tracy. Gabriela Marina Ramos. Sydney Michelle Harrison. Stephen Burns. Ebony Tavia McKee. Anlis Yane Chaparro Lopez. Mallory Bunkley. Travis Cole Boswell, cum laude. Anna Catherine Wood, summa cum laude. Maggie Leanna Bird, summa cum laude. Montana Rain Middleton, summa cum laude. Brian Kevin Alston II. Cole Aiden DeStefano. Sydney Caroline Gruich. Talia R. Cole. Maya Elise Pearson. Jaya Naomi Smothers. Bridget Yvette Jackson. Laura Janae Griffith. Lillian Scott, cum laude. Alicia Kamari Green. Sandra Vasquez Cordova. Lauren Patterson. Sophia Honey LaPalme, magna cum laude. Michaelan Andriana Williams, cum laude. DeKayla Simone Day. Kimber Nicole Green. Shayla Marche Keynes. Corey Alexander Kingree. Jacob Cole Moody. Brandon Paul Wolverton, magna cum laude. Matthew Bryant, summa cum laude. Christy McCord Duncan. Braden Reese Bertram. Letitia Stevens. Gabrielle Jatorrance Tucker. Mohammed Zohaib Ali Rashid Chaudhry. Mohammed Zain Ali Rashid Chaudhry, magna cum laude. Ashton Sarah Terrell, magna cum laude. Jaden Sabian Cirrus Sutton. Michael Lee Wright. Arness. James Arness Lowe. Jacob Caden O'Neill. Ian Deshaun Harris. Quez Keyshawn McNeil. William Bennett Massey, magna cum laude. Andrew DeWeese. Mary Esther Rose Leckie, summa cum laude. Michael Zarski, magna cum laude. Ebony Ray Gay. Ariana Sanders. Courtney Lachey Musgrove, cum laude. Caitlin Nicole Smith. Tynacia Nicole Jackson Brown. Melanie Rain Little. Sophie Merritt Tipton, cum laude. Vincent Liang, summa cum laude. Charlisa A. James. Joseph Anthony Hebert, summa cum laude. Macy Leanne Brunt. Kylie Andrea Remero, cum laude. Savannah Jane Gargan, summa cum laude. Daniel James Ruffin. Hayden Thomas White, summa cum laude. Peyton Lee Spears. Charles Zachary Alexander Taylor Sydock, cum laude. Justice Jarrell Smith. Jessica Langley Hatfield. Trederica L. Winters, cum laude. Olivia Lorraine White, cum laude. Haven Elizabeth Moore. Javian Khalil Watts. Shannon Earwood. Mackenzie Teeter, magna cum laude. Chase Montgomery Morris. Carlton Alex James Beeman. Taylor Lane Toland. Perdedrick Armani Zarkel Lenore. Joshua Erickson Jr. Mary Catherine Hayes. Camille Melise Gale. Cade Timothy Grantham. Stephen James Hand Jr. Justin Wade Halford. Ashley N. May. James Noah Schumann. Nadia Jacorian Gillespie. Ty LaShawn Barak. Carly Elaine Evans. Shania Sierra Williams. Cordavion Martez Carter. Bethel Miles. Jadarius Dion Ward. Tony Breland. Ariana Shanice Williams. Mary Anquinette Walker. Caroline Clary Vogt, summa cum laude. Zachary Mason Ladner. Rylan Jade Fast, summa cum laude. Joshua Todd Mixon. Joshua Snyder, cum laude. Nicholas R. Burke. Natasia Kamaya Barnes, magna cum laude. Evelyn Brooke Heath. Julia Talbert Robinson. Erin Elizabeth Smith, summa cum laude. Layla Claire Hebert. Jonathan Landon Morrow. Ethan Allen Evans. Christian Chase Carpenter, summa cum laude. Emily Hope Lowry, cum laude. Cameron Edward Hinton. Lazarius Edward Shelby. Nathaniel Sean Jeter. Rayana Destiny Young. Tyra Beyonce Williams. Jessica L. Wade. Maggie Lynn Wasilenko. Jewel Sabrina Ignacio Halasan, summa cum laude. Thomas Halford. The following students will receive the baccalaureate degree from the College of Nursing and Health Professions. Briajna Lanaj Burkett. Shakayla L. Johnson. Micaiah Hunter. Kaylin Janaea Hargrove. Aaliyah Tatiana Johnson. Ariana Destiny Weathersby. Fan Tui Dong. Alexis Ray Rawls. Caroline Wynn Sides. And Marie Ryan Johnston. Rana Tarek Sadadin. Janaya Janae Miller. Yu-Wee Wong, magna cum laude. Claire Elizabeth Connor. Lauren Campbell King, magna cum laude. Abriana Marks, magna cum laude. Jacob Thomas Hynum. Georgia Claire Rudolph, summa cum laude. Carolyn Ann DeVries, summa cum laude. Hannah Grace Richardson. Michaela Janae Banyard, cum laude. Jaylee Alyssa Barfoot, summa cum laude. Anna Lane Mayberry, magna cum laude. Kate Anderson Langness, cum laude. Jennifer Gabrielle Diane Robinson. Ayana Nicole Chapman. Faith T. Sanders. Kaya Elizabeth Hawthorne, cum laude. Kelsey Ann Fife. Brooke Danielle Davis, cum laude. Madeline Victoria Harris. Samantha Natalie Resendez. Shreya Yogesh Patel, magna cum laude. Bella Reese Pig. Brittany Nicole Bro. Deborah Ann Hinton. Kristen Rochelle Broom, summa cum laude. India Kataya Thomas, cum laude. Azaria D. Morris. Brandy DeShunty Gordon. Kate Caitlin Monet Kimbrough, cum laude. Azaria L. McGee. Jordan Gabrielle French. Acacia Monet Franklin. Kennedy Ray Jenkins. Lamaya Ilea Lindsay. Victory Ernestine Yarborough, magna cum laude. Zamaria Aretha Malloy. Kelly Elise Hathorn. Micah Elizabeth Lynn Crum, magna cum laude. Carrie Lauren Page, cum laude.
Allison Marie Cotton.
Allison Marie Cotton. Zamaya Lachey Marshall. Logan Bailey Dorsey, cum laude. Rayla Simone Thompson, summa cum laude. Tori Malaysia Richardson. Jordan Mackenzie Cole. Mia Jewel Robbins, summa cum laude. Naomi Monet Anderson. Patience Olivia Prey. Arlana Janae Rice. Dixie Grace Pinkerton, magna cum laude. Jordan Claire Turner, cum laude. Amber Elizabeth Kraft, magna cum laude. Tiffany Catherine Dial. Tatiana Ariadne Smith. Olivia Jemiah Hicks. Ariana Bradford. Tykeria A. Thomas. Tykeria Donyanique Covington. Anya Cedriana Kellum, cum laude. Layla Renee Dollar, cum laude. Kristen Lauren Connors. Jessica Yesenia Lopez, cum laude. Carlton S. Thomas, Jr. Gabrielle Marshawn Collins. Eddie Christopher Gutierrez. Keon Kane. Naya Giambria Selby. Brianna L. Miller. Zuhaila Zahira Rios. Brittany Nicole Sims, summa cum laude. Kaylin Grace Donaldson, cum laude. Maya Shakira Wilson. Kyra D. Jameson. Jordan Cobb. Sienna Epps. Neve Marie Thomas. Jordan Mackenzie Pittman. Kara Wells Daly, magna cum laude. Nicole Cecile Hill, summa cum laude. Julianne Grace Lowe. John Kendall Brock. Madeline Renee Pittman, magna cum laude. Ashton Tanner Stanley, magna cum laude. Mary Olivia Ray. Piper L. Fulton, cum laude. Sophie Ann Hoover, magna cum laude. Darby Ryan Bird, magna cum laude. Bethany Kate Tosh, magna cum laude. Olivia Lauren Hawkins, magna cum laude. Emmy Nu Nguyen. Carly Jane Kent, summa cum laude. Scarlett Rivers Fallen. Mackenzie Suzanne Earls. Cheney Brianna Westbrook. Giovanna Maria Casagrande, cum laude. Isabella Lane Pickard, cum laude. Olivia Renee Coble, magna cum laude. Timothy G. Ivy, summa cum laude. Madison K. McLemore. Caitlin Danielle McLean, cum laude. Channing Anthony Gibbs. Isabella Rebecca Shear. Ashlyn Johanna Acey. Bryn Alexandra Fellows. Bo Wilson Barr. Leighton Thomas Pitts. Sarah Grace Rhodes. Kenneth Tan Nguyen. Anders Lee Estorge, summa cum laude. Riley Karsten Watts, summa cum laude. Victoria Victoria Lane King, magna cum laude. Avery Elizabeth Spring, summa cum laude. Dominique Miche Hodges. Amber Michelle Cupid. Kiera Brielle Mitchell. Landon Mitchell Wally. J.D. Rutherford V, magna cum laude. Dustin Connor Bush. Heather Renee Hughes. Austin Rochelle Parker. Jakayla Jonay Napier. Brianna Lynn Mitchell. Madison Claire Lovett.
All right, graduates, you've made it. Congratulations. All right. Tradition requires that before graduation, the tassel of an undergraduate candidate be worn on the right-hand side of the mortarboard. Upon graduation, as a symbol of your new status as degree holders, the tassel is worn on the left. So now, please move your tassel from right to left, signifying your status as a baccalaureate graduate, Southern Miss. Congratulations. I know the process has been rigorous. Each of you has a unique story of hard work, overcoming obstacles, and staying the course. Take a moment to reflect on your story and those who have helped you along the way, and be both proud and thankful. Your work embodies a unique Southern Miss culture, a culture of grit. At Southern Miss, we chase audacious goals and dreams with an unrivaled passion and a relentless persistence. We never give up, and we never give in. By your efforts, Southern Miss is a better place because you were here, and you will continue to leave Southern Miss better than you found it through what you will accomplish in the world over your lifetime. Never doubt that you can go anywhere in the world and do anything you can imagine with this Southern Miss education. You are ready for life. Today we pay tribute to you, and we wish you well on your journey to the top. At this time, please stand as you are able for the performance of the alma mater by Dr. Taylor Hightower. Southern Miss!